It's fall, and one of the most popular drinks is pumpkin spice latte, but there is a healthier version that you can make on your own that tastes really, really good. That's what we're going to cover on today's video. Hello, my name is Dr. Brandon Pettke with Lone Star Progressive Medicine. It's fall time and it seems like everything is pumpkin flavored. And one of the favorite drinks is pumpkin spice latte. And if you've ever looked at the ingredients, you know that the thing is chock full of sugar, which obviously is not going to do much for your health or if you're trying to lose weight. So in the past, I looked up some healthier versions of pumpkin spice latte, and to be frank, they really didn't taste that good. And so I was like, there's got to be something better. So anyway, I just kind of played around with it and figured out this recipe, and so I wanted to share it with you. So what we're doing is we're basically taking a Bulletproof style coffee, and I will link the video of how to make that down below in the description. But essentially we're making a Bulletproof style coffee, and we're adding some different ingredients to that. And so I'm going to go through that with you. You don't have to have this exact setup as I explained in the other video with how to make the Bulletproof coffee. But basically you will need a blender. That is something that you'll need. You'll need to brew your coffee however you're going to brew it, and you will need some of these ingredients. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I already have my water boiled, and so what I'm going to do is on a French press particularly. Now if you're using a Keurig, you're not going to be able to do this. It's going to have to be with like a traditional drip type coffee maker or a French press. I think you can pick these up for like 10 to 20 bucks at Bed Bath & Beyond. Anyway, so we're going to add 3 scoops of the ground coffee. And then what you're going to do, I found out, to give it that pumpkin spice flavor, and get that on there, is you're going to take this right here. I just went to a store locally at Central Market if you're local, and I got it's pumpkin pie spice. So I got it in the bulk aisle. It's $1 for all of this right here. And so what I do, I don't like measure it out. It's probably about a tablespoon. I just use our big spoon, and I get a scoop of it like that. And I put that in with the coffee grounds, okay? So we'll set this over here to the side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your water and you're going to put that over. You're going to fill it up for about an inch or so. Let that kind of soak with those grounds and those pumpkin spice. And while that's happening, now we're going to add our healthy fats. We got our grass-fed butter. I use Kerrygold most of the time. I use literally a fourth. I have 24 ounces of water here. I literally use a fourth of the butter package. I know it seems like a lot, but it's good. All right, and it's good for you despite all the misinformation about fats being bad for you. And then what I do also, which I'm going to use the spoon because I already used the knife, is you're going to take this and you add a little bit of coconut oil to it. I'll clean this all up later. And then I would add the rest of this here, and we would let it seep for about another 2.5 minutes. So a total of 3 minutes that it should seep if you're using a French press. All right, so we're gonna fast forward, and then we'll pick this up when this is done. Okay, so we are back. I cleaned up a little bit. The coffee is done brewing. So on a French press, if you're not familiar, you use this little screen right down here, and basically you line this up, press it down. It takes all the coffee grounds and pumpkin pie spice down to the bottom, and then you have just left is the flavored coffee. And so you add that in to your Vitamix. It's very important to use some type of blender. I use a Vitamix. You could use a Ninja. You could use a NutriBullet, whatever you choose. This is 24 ounces of water. I think I said that earlier, but just in case I didn't, which is 3 8-ounce cups of coffee. And then the other thing that you want to add for the sweetness is stevia. I use liquid stevia. This is a brand called Sweet Leaf. And you can find it at most grocery stores, not every single grocery store, but you usually find the unflavored one. And so the reason why we use stevia is because it doesn't spike blood sugar and insulin like sugar does. So I just grab a squeeze and throw it in there. I don't measure it out. Some people use a lot more, some people use less, but you would use Sweet Leaf there. And so you have all this in here, and you take it and you flip on the Vitamix to make sure that it's off there, and then you just that's probably really loud with the microphone, and it's done just like that. And so it's all blended up, and then you just take it and you pour it and enjoy. And since it is the fall time, I have a little cup that says I'm grateful for in this time of Thanksgiving. So there it is. Look how creamy and frothy that cup of pumpkin spice latte is, a healthier version. Hope you enjoy this. Hope this was useful. Hope you enjoy it as you taste it, and feel free to share this video with whoever you like. Have a wonderful day.